Welcome in, everybody. Today's Docket Dive is another Turtleboy status report. I hope you're ready to kick some tires and light some fires because we're going over the legal circus that is the Aidan Kearney case. Forget what you think you know about justice. Welcome to the Virtual Juror, where snark is reality, but evidence is royalty, where we look at the FACS, facts and conjecture shared at first, before we get into the real stuff. Alright, time to lawyer up and dive into the legal nitty-gritty of this discovery debacle with a healthy dose of professional side-eye. At its core, this hearing is about an itty-bitty thing called discovery, which is the legal world's show and tell. Except when you missed show and tell as a kid, no biggie. You miss it in court? Well, that could be a very different story. The prosecution is supposed to hand over all the evidence they have against Turtleboy. The problem, as defense attorney Bradel so theatrically pointed out, is that this show and tell box appears to be 80% empty, with most of the rest in a language only a broken 1990s computer can understand. The defense is screaming about exculpatory evidence and a little thing called the Brady Rule. In layman's terms, the prosecution is legally obligated to give the defense any evidence that might suggest their client is innocent. Hiding this kind of evidence is a constitutional no-no of the highest order. Bradel is essentially accusing the prosecution of not just hiding the he didn't do it files, but possibly deleting them from the recycle bin of a corrupted hard drive. Then there's the whole mess of the lost and altered evidence. Alleging that a government agent manipulated YouTube titles to look more incriminating is a spicy meatball of an accusation. It's one thing to present evidence. It's another thing entirely to allegedly create it. This moves from simple incompetence to potentially serious misconduct that could get the case thrown out. And the cherry on top is the fight over protective orders versus FOIA requests. The prosecution wants to keep certain documents under wraps, like a secret family recipe. But the defense is pointing out that this secret recipe has already been published in the town newsletter thanks to Public Freedom of Information Act requests. It's a bold move to ask a judge to protect information that's already floating around the internet. And it makes the prosecution look like they're trying to lock the barn door after the horse has already won the Kentucky Derby. In short, the defense is painting a picture of a prosecution that is either technologically inept on a biblical scale or is deliberately playing a game of legal keep-away with crucial evidence. The judge is currently in the unenviable position of being the kindergarten teacher telling one side to please, for the love of all that is holy, just share your toys. Well, that's all we have for you today. So stay tuned, folks, because in the world of Turtleboy, the only constant is the guarantee for more court dates. In fact, Turtleboy's next court date, in this case, will be September 24th at 2 p.m. Until then, love your family, love your pets, love your neighbors, and we'll see you next time.
Wheels of fate turning, can't figure it out. Hands are heavy, hearts are stone. This weight I carry, can't do it alone. Eyes of the crowd burning through my skin. The whispers loud, where do I begin? One road to mercy, one road to pain. Every choice here leaves a blood stain. At the crossroads of fire, what do I choose? Every step forward, there's something to lose. Voices screaming, justice change, rattling fate. What's the price for the call I made? At the crossroads of fire, what do I choose? Every step forward, there's something to lose. Voices screaming, justice change, rattling fate. What's the price for the call I make? Every heart beats a ticking bomb. The line between right and wrong is gone. Buried deep in the noise of the fight, is there a way to make this right? Echoes of their pleas fill the air. Shattered dreams scattered everywhere. The gavel falls like thunder crashing. Can't stop the tide, it keeps on smashing. At the crossroads of fire, what do I choose? Every step forward, there's something to lose. crossroads of fire, what do I choose? Every step forward, there's something